Hello everyone, Bon Yuki here again with another video. And today is October 12th, 2022, and during the Amazon Prime early access sales, the Amazon store had the 42-inch C2 LG OLED going for $1,000. And I went to my local guys and asked them, can they beat that price? And they sure did. So I am now the owner of a 42-inch C2. My plan to get this monitor was kind of derailed. They have shown the Flex OLED, which is basically the same thing. That's a 42-inch panel, but they had a motorized backing that would actually curve the screen to your liking. Had about 20 presets, and I always said to myself, "Oh, if that was 2K, I'll probably pick that up." And I was looking to get that. Unfortunately, they let out the MSRP, and it's a whopping $3,000. So even with waiting around a while, waiting for a $500 drop, that's still $2,500. I don't think it's worth that much of a markup, but LG knows that there's a market out there for these high end displays, especially in the PC realm. But I was able to score one of these TVs today, the regular C2 for sub $1,000. So it's definitely a good deal. You have to baby it, of course. It is an OLED, and just wanted to detail some settings that you can change. Number one, what you want to do is when you finally get this thing dialed in, a good website to go to is Reddit OLED underscore gaming, and one of the pinned topics they have is the PC recommended settings guide, and you go down in here and just follow these directions, and basically once you're done you actually have the proper nit setting and your proper colors for this actual OLED to display, and in time it'll reduce burn-in as well if you set everything up properly. Another thing you can do, you can get into the service menu. If you hit the green button right here a few times, you get your FreeSync. As you can see, I have FreeSync right here because I'm using an RX 6600 XT. I had hoped to pick up an RTX 4090. They did release this morning, and unfortunately I could not get them. So everyone who was talking about the RTX 4090 being too expensive, that thing sold out in minutes. So price is no object to some people, and well, I'll just have to rock this 6600 XT on this screen and be happy with my 3080 Ti upstairs. But I just wanted to put a PSA out there that the LG OLEDs are going down in price. To me, the prime price was basically what I thought it was going to be around Black Friday anyway. So if you missed it this time around, just wait another month and it'll probably get to $999 again. And if you're lucky, you can find a local retailer who can beat that price. So but it's an OLED. It's now a screen. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that have done this, putting the 42-inch as an actual screen. I think 42-inch is a bit large. Thankfully, I have a deep desk. So this is, to me, the extreme. That's why I never picked up the 48. I know a couple of guys out there picked up the 48-inch. And it's funny, now that I brought this home, I'm doing some reading. LG Display says they're going to be working on 32-inch OLEDs now. So the real turns, but I think 42-inch is pretty much a good sweet spot for a television. I think the 32s are going to be monitors, and who knows how those are going to be priced. But yeah, this for sub $1,000 is a pretty good deal. If you have the ability to fit this in your budget and on your desk, I highly recommend it. Viewing angles are impeccable. Once again, it's an OLED. It's a C2. This is basically what the C2s have been, and this is an Evo panel. I did verify it in the service menu, and it does. It is an Evo panel. This panel was built in August of 2022, so it does have an actual Evo panel. I know the first C2s did not. They had the WBC panel. This has a WBE panel, so I guess I lucked out there as well. But yeah, just want to let you guys know they're getting cheaper. They're starting to get better for us, and with this being sub $1,000, I'm not. And plus, it's an Evo panel, can run a little hotter. I don't think I'm going to be that worried about burning. I did see a couple of, if you look at this Reddit, OLED underscore gaming, you will see several posts of people, playing games on their OLEDs and unfortunately having image retention after a couple of years. So you do have to baby these things, understand what you're buying. This is going to be the best picture you can get. Unfortunately, you have to know what you're doing. Here, like right here, this guy, CX, 25 months old, and look right there, he's got image retention right there. And this is the kind of stuff that, people say, oh, it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It does happen. So understand what you're buying, and if you don't want to baby it, just buy one of these mini LED TCLs and be done with it. It's funny, this is a 75-inch and this only cost me like $1,400, but this 42, I mean, it's a better screen. So you pay for the quality and you pay for the instant pixel response and whatnot. Games are better on this than they are on this, but on this I can play this for hours and not worry about it. On this one, it's more like I got to keep the light low, and you basically have to treat it with kid gloves. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short. If you guys have any questions on how to set this up properly, like I said, use that link. I'll put the link in my description so you guys can actually follow it. It's a really good resource. You can see what your panel does. There's some good ideas in there to mitigate your risk of burning. As you can see here, black, nothing, hiding the taskbar. These are things you have to do. And if that's too much of a nuisance for you, do not pick this up. Anyway, have a great day.